F double R, F double R, F double R, F double R. Gotta bring that energy.
God, bring that energy. What's going on, FRR fam? If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you've been here, welcome back to FRR Friend Request Reviews, or Friends Request Friends to Watch. Boardwalk Empire, Season 1, Episode 12, A Return to Normalcy. Yes, this is the finale that we've been waiting for. But the title though, there's nothing that's been hinting towards anybody going back to normal. I guess Margaret, you know, she did leave Nuck, so I guess maybe that's her return to normalcy. But doesn't seem like anyone else's life is anywhere geared towards going back to normalcy. So I'm very interested in what we about to get into with this one. How you feeling over there, Brolic?
I'm feeling great, man. Hopefully you back at home are feeling the same. Yeah, man. I think maybe Nelson. You know, things are gonna go back to normal. You know, no longer gonna be a murderer. You know, but yeah, I don't know. I think I like your hint. It's probably gonna focus more on Margaret because we didn't get to see what the move looked like or anything like that afterwards. So I'm pretty sure we're about to dive into that. But obviously, you know, Jimmy's situation, definitely want to see how that's gonna turn out. And of course, Nucky and the gang, you know, they're going through their problems and all that. So pretty sure they're gonna fold him into the Margaret story somehow. But I'm wondering if he's gonna try to win her back or just kind of keep it pushing. What's gonna be his play from here on out? So I'm interested in it. Let's get it.
All right, man, let's get it. We ain't gonna hold y'all any longer. We just gonna fly right in. Y'all know what to do with the video. Drop your likes, comment down below, and most importantly, subscribe. The goal is 100K. Go ahead and click that button. Click that bell so you get notified when we go live. Let's get it, baby.
Let's go.
Hey. Let's go. Season finale.
My chin butt, my butt chin is shining like my forehead. Okay, they brought that back up for some reason.
I told you, he squirted in that joint. She about to be preggo.
Let go my ego.
She didn't give Nucky no kids, and she gave Nelson one.
Nah, I don't want to see Nelson end up doing some shit like this. Pierce Green in her ass. Cue the intro. I'm not dancing to the intro. I'm dancing to the episode starting now.
Boy be hating on the intro. He hating the intro. Hating.
Nah, this shit make me want to bring out the smokes and start smoking cigs again. Like
he hating. He hating. This is why you remind me of what I really am. You remind me.
I was just like, wait, he kind of going in, and then I was like, wait, that sounds familiar.
Sorry, mistaken. I'm giving you a heart, we're breaking, and I've been up and down, at the bottom of every bottle. Oh, this shit go with this shit, bro.
It really do, though.
Where the producers at? Somebody get on it.
That's kind of like Greg
Band patent director.
That's Greg
To Carthage, then I came.
Hey, my boy.
A cauldron of unholy loves sang all about mine ears.
Oh.
He found a city devoted to appetite, to pleasure, to...
These interviews for a new partner?
I think it might be interviews.
All right, they got resumes in there.
You will be bribed, coerced, and tempted on a daily basis.
Bring on the dancing girls.
Damn!
That wind up though.
The supervisor will review your applications.
Okay, yeah. Resumes, applications. Who gonna put theirs
That
in their
man's
pocket?
still holding this shit together.
Promise them jobs. Do whatever you need to do to get your people to vote.
And once they do,
Lie,
send
lie,
them over
lie,
to
lie,
my board
lie.
and have them vote again.
I still say replacing Eli was a mistake.
What still? You never said a word about it.
Nigga put his head down immediately.
Hell, Nuck, you'll even get spooks.
The fuck you just say?
I was just about to say Chalky in the room, bro.
I hope you're half as amusing during your concession speech.
They said they got the freaking people working at the morgue with the dead bodies. Like, that's sick.
Fletcher and them other Democrats, they paint a nice, pretty picture of how it's gonna be if I throw my weight behind them come election day. Businessman Chalky White telling me believe him. Then he pocket their money.
I take it that means you're sticking with me.
Some recognition for my loyalty would be nice.
Okay. He wants some type of acknowledgement, aka more bread.
He want a position. He wants some position, bro. Put me in the room with these people.
He pulling a penguin right now.
They don't even know your name, Vic.
Warren loves poetry.
Where's she
Bye,
at?
bye, bye.
Have
Is
you
she
thought
at
about
her
where you'll
house?
go?
Yeah.
Or her own?
You'll come visit, of course, to the White House.
That poor girl. She want to tell her so bad.
How do you explain this, Mrs. Pratt?
Must have fell in there somehow on accident.
Yet your food was uncontained.
That's the...
For God's sake.
Yep, the dog.
Treat that dog better than me.
That's the goddamn friend I had, I can tell you that much. You goddamn ignorant bitch.
I know how you feel, bro.
Calm down.
The hell I will.
Nah.
She's a fucking murderer.
Yep. Go ahead. I know I would. Even though you are an asshole.
If I used a shotgun, I'd have had to clean the mess up myself.
Damn.
Ooh.
Are you gonna arrest her or not, Sheriff?
He's not.
What?
I know, right?
Come with me.
What? Like,
What? What is Nucky thinking here, huh? What are you gonna do?
Take this and go far away.
she know how he feel about Nucky.
Yeah,
If you
that's
think
true.
about it, right?
That's true. And what she just handed.
She tried to kill me, goddammit!
Oh my, bruh. What the fuck is this, yo?
What? I love it.
I mean, I know I brung them in, but these grease balls, these D'Alessio brothers.
Not your best suggestion. You're a businessman, right? Maybe you cut your losses.
Yes.
I didn't realize I was paying you boys for advice. The advice is free. You pay us because we got our hands dirty.
Let's go.
Man
That shit
said,
free. What you talking about? We here because we people. We giving our opinions.
Huh? No?
I want to know what the real RA look and talk like, bruh. If he's as fucking preppy as this dude. I love this dude, bruh.
All right.
What are you
Jimmy's home. He's a pirate, man. Come on now. Stop playing.
That's called engagement, bruh. He trying to...
Pirate. Yeah. Gonna throw my boots. You know, we
Halloween party.
boots.
How long are you gonna keep on doing this?
Doing what?
The cold shoulder, the distrustful looks.
Distrust.
Sort of man, it would be worse than looks.
Oh, that's fat.
And what's wrong with him?
Nothing's wrong with him.
He's disrespectful.
He's terrified of you.
You beat the shit out of his father.
I'm afraid you're gonna hurt us.
It's possible.
It all makes sense now.
I
If
want
he's
to
been
protect
doing
you.
When she said he hasn't hurt us yet, if he's been doing that.
There are things inside me that I brought home from the war. Dream that I could feel you next to me. That I could touch your hair against my face. We both did things when we were apart. Were you in love with her?
Let's do it.
I was lonely, Jimmy.
Doing the extra touch, like put her hair on my face.
Why you gotta look like that for?
You'll see.
Oh.
She didn't know. And now it's confirmed that it was real.
Yeah,
wasn't no-
because I forgot all about that shit.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yep.
I seen Mabel, but fuck is Enoch?
Where are you, Zoro?
Yes. Someone wishes to see you.
Oh,
Marjorie, oh baby.
Can you please take that off first before we talk? Yeah.
Well, he's
What's your get-up tonight? The devoted, pleading wife? The temperance firebrand? The crusading suffragette?
A son. He was 6 days old.
Mm.
And your wife a month later.
Mm.
Why are you here?
To find out who Enoch Thompson is.
We named him Enoch. After me. She wanted that. She looked so calm, so contented. It gave me the courage to finally want to hold him.
Oh, no.
I pulled back the blanket. And I could tell right away he'd been dead for days.
Fuck.
I took him from her and cradled him in my arms. That was the only time I ever held him.
Damn.
And now you know more about me than any other person on earth.
Real Loren.
You thought I needed saving.
Reel him in. Okay, he home with the wifey. I told you, them two in a scene together is always magical.
Yeah, it's that was just good.
Would you care for a biscuit?
The molasses hurts my feeling.
Wait,
this nigga is such a fucking.
You said the
square,
molasses
bro.
hurt my feelings.
Hurts his fillings in his teeth.
Oh, his feelings.
My Uncle Byron, I never told you this, but a year ago, last Easter, he made me a proposition.
In Schenectady.
You enjoyed our visit there, the winter with the snowshoes?
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Of course, I'd have to buy in, but it's a going concern.
She do not want to be in no fucking snow. Say something, please.
This ain't
You're being awfully quiet.
I like being the wife of a federal agent. You're doing God's work there, Nelson.
Can't say that. You don't know what happened.
Then if God wants me to stay in Atlantic City, let him give me a sign.
Oh.
Here we go.
Yo, who's it gonna be?
You playing with forces you don't understand.
No, he definitely understands them. That's why he say he waiting for his answer.
That pregnancy test, what them shits look like back in the 1920s?
Non-existent.
He about to get that shit mailed to the house. Oh.
Paris, oui, oui.
Postcard from Paris.
Look who it is.
Forgive me, but don't forget me. Je m'en chérie, je t'aime chérie. Had rip that shit up. Throw
For
that shit in
real.
the burner.
Burn that shit, yeah.
Burn that shit. Burn that shit.
Hey. Maybe not.
This look like the same road.
That's
that look
the
like,
blue.
Yeah, I was gonna say, they look like Capone, though.
Okay, they got the big dogs.
Jimmy came out with it in his hand, man. Look, Capone.
Thanks for coming. How you doing, kid?
Mr. Torrio?
I don't like being sandbagged.
Come on, huh? Big Jim Colosimo.
May rest in peace.
He was a good man, Jim. Don't get me wrong. But he didn't look ahead.
He didn't look from behind either. From what Frankie Yell told me. Grow up, huh?
Grow up.
Stupid jokes.
Look at Capone, a grown up now.
It sounds to me like you're asking for a favor.
I'm asking to make a deal. I need a man with your political reach to quash the indictment.
It's a big favor, yo.
Yeah, facts. What do I get out of this?
That could be arranged.
What?
We're talking.
Grow up.
In exchange for what?
$1 million in cash.
$1 million.
And the location of the remaining D'Alessio brothers.
The state's attorney.
So you've seen the papers also.
Nucky got that reach, boy.
Man, $1 million in cash.
I'll have the cash delivered to you in the morning. Charlie here is the other information you want.
See, Lucky and Jimmy had to look at each other.
You fucked my mama.
That's literally his stepdad right there. Like,
I've got a train to Chicago.
like he need to really put some respect on this nigga name, bruh. Like, Let that man come home. Like, and they can't even come home for Thanksgiving.
Look, all the young bucks together.
$1.
Oh shit.
One-eyed sniper. Ooh, found one.
What the fuck are you doing?
Suck my boomstick. Let's go.
Yes.
Oh, another brother. Oh, that
Oh
shit not even
my!
loaded.
You gotta put the bullet
sorry,
in there.
Occurred.
You might as well shoot yourself.
5 men, bootleggers all, were cut down.
My man really walked up slow and menacingly, like,
Can we get an angle of that face? See what it looked like afterwards, cause it gotta be non-existent.
They are being sought for questioning as I speak.
hello. And you got some free groceries. Just an apple?
Look and watch.
Last
the
one, right?
apprehension of those responsible did as well.
Yep, definitely last one. Oh man, clean my shit. I wonder how much the barber charged for this service, cause he got to clean all this shit up too.
How are you today? Nice to see you. All right, good day to vote, isn't it? Yes, sir. Hey, how are you? Hello, how are you? Nice to see you.
Lined up. Yup, congratulations.
Congratulations, ladies.
Make your first vote the right one.
Hey. Hey, buddy. Where's your mother?
I don't know.
You don't know. What you mean by that?
I'm right here. I was in the bedroom.
She cut her hair.
Your father called. He asked to see you.
You feel some type of way? Oh, yeah. He said he used to dream about your long hair, and now you cut your hair. That's like a Come on.
He get it. It's funny too, cause he did the extra little at the end of that scene,
Yes.
like, just to. They playing.
Like, come.
Almost home, little brother.
Just like that, huh? You wave your scepter and everything's all forgiven.
Your cut of the Rothstein money isn't enough?
Maybe you're so used to spouting bullshit you don't realize it, but your words actually do affect people. The consequences to what you say, to what you do, that you can't buy yourself out of with money.
I'm sorry I hurt your feelings.
Yeah? Well, why did it have to be my blood?
Nigga, you the only blood I got. Like,
Mr. Edward Bader.
there you have it. Another season of Nuck.
Sheriff Halloran. At your service, Mr. Mayor. Sheriff Halloran, after your long and meritorious service to Atlantic City,
You're fired?
I regretfully accept your resignation.
What?
Yo. We don't need you no more. Put Eli back.
And now, as my second official act as
Where-
mayor, it is my
where
pleasure
Eli?
to reappoint my good friend Eli Thompson as sheriff of Atlantic County.
Here, here.
Dummy.
Look at that. Have faith in your freaking brother, man.
That's what I was saying, bro. This shit, it wasn't a petty move. Like,
It wasn't.
He was about that business.
Then sneak him in. That's just smart.
You must have pimped out your mother as well.
Damn.
I beg your pardon.
Your
That
mother. You
man
must have
is-
pimped your mother out as well.
Oh,
That
shit.
man, too.
Is wrong with you?
What? Nothing. You'll use anyone, Nuck. Man, woman, 13-year-old girl.
She was an orphan, James. Living in a home for wayward children. The Commodore took good care of her.
I bet he did. So the learning at your feet, get me into Princeton, that was all guilt, huh?
You're a grown man now. What difference does it make?
For real, though.
I thought you loved me.
I do.
Come on now. Yeah, exactly.
Go home to your wife and sober up.
Why don't you do me a favor, Nuck? Stop acting like you give a shit.
It's no bueno.
It means I'll be married, right?
May it bring you better luck than it did me.
The First Lady of the United States.
We're Mickey when we need him.
Send her in.
Formal? Why do you have to just force everything?
That nigga throwing the jacket. What I do?
You just said it.
What I say?
The sign. And then, there's a lady here who needs to speak to you.
I'm working here. It's Lucy with the pregnancy test. Like, oh, look.
No. No. If it is, I swear.
Well, you made me pregnant.
Oh. Let's
right.
go. He's back, y'all. I mean, I'm always here, but sometimes I be king of. I knew it, bro, because the whole his wife can't conceive shit. I'm like, bro, he's getting somebody pregnant.
But does that mean he's leaving for good now?
That means he has to stay and take care of his
motherfucker.
He gonna be a deadbeat?
He already can't wait to see that snow.
You realize this is the first time we ever had a drink together?
Don't tell your mother.
He's got an odd sense of justice.
Talk to me about justice?
He's the reason you went to jail.
No, he's the reason I got convicted. Nucky's the reason I went to jail.
Here we go.
Nucky Thompson. Spawn of a drunken piney.
There's two sides to every story. Well, three sides. Like, was it really that simple? You just got out and he just pushed you to the side? Because look where you living and all this shit. Like, and he be coming through.
You think I don't know why he brought you back? From Chicago? A few percent off top?
I made a good deal.
Oh, God. He made you think you did. He made me think I did. That's the way he operates.
You know him well?
He was like a son to me.
Okay.
And he's like a father to me.
You created that monster.
Sir.
Oh, shit. Throw Eli into the mix, and there we have it.
Exactly.
A shit concoction.
What kind of bullshit we about to get into here?
I'd pick my cabinet and try them out right here in Atlantic City. And by then they'd have to re-elect me so I could actually do something at the White House.
It's nice to see you. I see you've met Annabelle.
Oh, that's a different
me all
dude.
about the cutlery.
that goes to show you. She got a.
Yeah, I didn't remember who the other dude looked like.
Look
Margaret?
who it is.
Standing in the shimmering light.
Got the gold on.
You feel me? Yup.
Look like she came out of a Michael Jackson.
Look at her. Look. Poor girl. She looking like, God damn
it. Stole my meal ticket.
Hello.
Hello.
What a pleasant surprise.
I love that accent.
The champagne okay?
Good news just isn't the same without it.
Reel 'em in.
Quiet, everyone! Quiet!
She back.
On the wireless. Quiet.
She back.
Lauren Gamaliel Harding has been elected the 29th president
There you have
of the
it.
United States.
There you have it.
The world calls for peace. We need not nostrums, but a return to normalcy.
Wow.
There you have it.
Wow, bro. Just I'm loving the titles, man. They're so good.
I'm assuming that's really from his acceptance speech.
It's got to be,
So
right?
Because
they
niggas who knew that would have known that, like.
He got a violin
You got the
horn?
extendo on that
You
shit?
seen
saw
that?
They had the sub on that bitch, bro.
That shit looks sick. Like,
yeah.
Problem that has driven many brainy men to drink. It's the
I got a baby.
I got a baby on the way.
Holy shit. I'm gonna be a dad.
Look at these fuckers.
These damn conspirators.
It be your own peoples, man.
Blood is thicker than water.
And then we die.
She got the Paris
Why she
green
looking
too.
irritated?
Yeah, she got the Paris green ready.
Are you stupid?
Hypocrisy and all.
Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. Damn. Damn.
He put all.
He put the whole.
Was that a 5-shooter or a 6-shooter?
He put the whole
all
five in there. Is that Rihanna? It's what? It looked like her, didn't it?
She put it on. She is delusional.
Delusional.
Wow, delusion. Okay.
You good, bro?
We're born to die, but don't know why.
Man, they was turned up all through the night.
You know it.
Look, oh shit, it's damn, it's daytime. Let's go get some breakfast.
Look at
some
everybody.
Flapjacks. Good morning. Good morning.
It looked like they still could go for another.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. Let's go get some breakfast.
Yeah,
like,
for real. Let's make this a 2-day thing.
Battles exciting and fates we're fighting.
He about to cry?
Until the
he about to
curtain
propose.
fall. Life's
No, I do not get those vibes.
that nigga about to drop to the knee. Season 2, episode 1.
Man, look at the city.
Yeah, I like this. Like, thank you, Nucky, while we see in the, the boardwalk. And he got his president, so he about to get his road soon. Alright, there you have it. Boardwalk Empire, season 1, episode 12 in the books. So this one was pretty good. Definitely had a good time here. I can't lie, for a finale, I definitely had a better time in some of the episodes before this one. But with a 12 episode season, I respect these types of finales because it's like, it's just a wrap up basically. Like this is the direction where everybody, where everybody's finishing this season, so you can kind of get an understanding of where we probably gonna start off next season. So I pretty much enjoyed the closeout / reopening of these characters for this season. So good finale. How you feeling over there, Brolic?
Yeah, I agree, man. This finale was a good one. Was a great one actually, and yeah, I the one thing that I like about it is that they didn't have to go over the top for a finale. They basically are trying to, they're trying to paint a whole picture, and this is only a piece of it. So, I like what they did with this episode. It closed certain things, but opened so many others. So, that's what you want from a finale. Obviously, there's certain shows where you're like, okay, we need a banger here, But I think this show had plenty of bangers, and just not only that, it just the writing is so well done in this show that I have faith that they're gonna give us some I'm pretty sure some banger finales. But this one right here was definitely a good one. Definitely liked it.
All right, y'all, let's do it. We started off with the main man, bruh. The main man, and I was wrong for sure, or I guess we both kind of were wrong, because it looked like they were applying, to be a new partner. That's what it seemed like. My man's had people sitting down, smack the shit out of him, let him know how serious he is. So I'm thinking, my dude about to, get a new partner, double down on being the best prohibitionist there is in the land, and take down big old Nucky Thompson. But as we come to find out later on in this episode, that was not the case. So let's sit here and talk about Nelson for a little bit, because he started off our episode. Was you expecting that, bro?
Nah, I wasn't. Not at
all, right?
Not at all. Yeah, that definitely threw me for a loop, because you get into, you're like, okay, he's about to replace his partner, and then we're about to go harder than what we've been going, which is kind of hard to even think of, like how much harder he can actually go, because this man was. We seen what he did to Lucy, right? That's her name. That man, that man went hard. But I love what they doing with his character, man. Basically. He feels like he's losing himself, and I think we could both agree it's that's the case here, man. The man is losing his mind. He's so obsessed that he can't even think on the I guess the moral or the righteous path that he's basically on. So he's kind of strained from his religion and his morals. So yeah, he wants out. It's understandable. Anybody in that position would want to be out, but I'm just kind of curious what's gonna really bring him back in. Obviously, we got Lucy coming in, and
exactly, we already know what's bringing him back.
But that's what I'm saying. Does that really bring him back?
Why would you not? Like what? Even if you decide to live a double life, which apparently a lot of motherfuckers was doing back
in the day. Yep, true.
You're still gonna have to come back. Like you got to travel back and forth between your two, well, non-wife and wife, like your baby mama and your wife, basically. Like
I don't know.
Like how is that? Like that's he probably gonna take it.
It's
as a
hard
sign
for me
from
to.
God, like
it's hard for me to wrap.
God sent this baby to me. Like I got to leave my wife and marry this one instead. Like.
It's hard for me to wrap my head around it because it's like, okay, if you're a man of morals, but you're kind of slipping, do you slip even further or do you go back into the, driver's seat? So that means you got to tell your wife, you gotta do, certain things you got to do in order to make this right. So I'm not sure if he's about that life right now.
So he's just going to dip and go back home to his wife?
He gone.
Nah, that's no more too good of a character.
Nah,
There's
that's
no
facts.
way they get
That's
rid of
facts.
this
That's
man.
facts. This is one of the greatest characters in the show. Like for real. That's what I'm saying. Like I know
Metropolis this episode.
He really did. This man in
like
character and all characters.
Yeah.
I'm just curious how I get that's the way to bring him back, but I'm just trying to figure a way like what's gonna bring him back to the case, I guess. Like. Because obviously right now there's nothing in the air. So I'm just kind of thinking of like on that end, like where are we going to go? How is he going to get himself back into the fight? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, they did say they found a distillery for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that doesn't connect to Nucky. Yeah, I don't. That's a good question. Like, how does he get back on? Because honestly, for a second, I thought that he was fake quitting kind of like so that he can become like a do a Lone Ranger kind of
vigilante.
I'm off the books. Yeah, there we go. Vigilante, like I'm off the books type shit. Like I'm finna get this man. Like, but Ned fucking Nelson has been like the hardest character to really put my finger on, bro. Because one moment he righteous, one moment he a cop, one moment he a Boy Scout, one moment he a cheater, one moment he a drinker, like, one moment he obsessed with 16-year-old Margaret. Like, so it's just like I don't know where he's going after this.
Yeah, man. He's a great character though, man. I forget what the dude's name is who plays him, but man, his facial expressions be out of this world. They're so good, like. You just be looking at this man like, who? Wait, what was the phrase that you said? Who is this nigga? What?
Oh, what type of nigga is?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
That's Zod, bro, for life. And then obviously we started dipping into politics. This episode was very heavily political because it was time for election. So we did get that one little scene with Chalky. So, just a quick one because obviously we didn't get too much with Chalky in this episode. But I am at least interested in like what getting in that room, could do and could bring him. Because I would say one interesting thing about the show, since we aren't too big on history, is like seeing how certain things flow. Like we literally started this show where women couldn't even vote yet. Like, and by the time we end season 1, that's there. So it's definitely gonna be interesting to see like Chalky navigating because black people had things differently back in the 20s. So he wants to get in that room, which I'm assuming there's gonna be big names, big people, networking opportunities. So yeah, Chalky's just a character that I still feel like was introduced in this season, but just kind of scattered because they're just not ready to flesh out that story just yet. But he's still a character that I'm just like, what exactly we finna do with this man? Like, what are we doing? Because his beef is technically settled.
Yes.
We done cleared that up this episode.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's like, what are we doing with Chalky here? And I'm really curious what he's gonna end up becoming, because I'm assuming it's gonna be big. Like at the end of the day, you know, Nucky needed him for the, you know, the black vote essentially. So I'm really interested like how he's gonna get down throughout the rest of this series.
Yeah, I agree, man. Well, we've been saying it the whole season. He hasn't really been, you know, the focus point, or you know, at all of any of the episodes. He's really been kind of trickled in. So, yeah, I'm excited to see when they actually put him into the fold into things, because it's gonna be interesting. He's an interesting character. Really doesn't take shit from nobody. So, and he does things the way he sees fit. So I'm wondering how that type of attitude is gonna kind of mesh when Nucky needs him to do certain specific things and he doesn't want to partake in it. So, so especially with how things are brewing up in the background for Nuck, I'm just really curious how that dynamic is gonna continue, especially when I feel like some of the power dynamics are gonna be shifting soon. So,
Right.
yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what they do with him.
All right. And then we had, oh yeah, the scene with the maid. This was a nice one. This was a nice one. Nice little small pocket of the episode. Happened quick, but I think it's gonna definitely play its part in the future here. The whole Nucky letting the maid go, that baffles me. That blows my mind. But the journal that she passed him.
Yes, okay.
That's the thing that got me like, what are we about to play with here? Because the maid, you know, she's the maid. She's around the house all the time. And what the hell they be calling him? Commodore? That's the dude from Gladiator. Commodore, right? No, Commodore is Gladiator. Commodore is this guy. All right. Yeah, so they be he be talking in the crib, and I'm pretty sure she's heard some things. She's seen some things. Like, so, and I feel like this episode specifically, they really like kind of honed in on his distaste for Nucky for some reason. Because like I said, man, they had plenty of interactions where I did not pick up on any of those vibes, like until he officially told Jimmy, like, yo, this is, you know, the wrong man is running this place. So he definitely's been pocketing this hatred, but it seems like they're really trying to focus on that and let us know. So I'm really interested in that journal. And like, obviously Nucky's a tactician, right? Like he ain't gonna just come and confront you. So like how you know, what's the play? You know, how much does he find out in this journal?
What's the
how
prep
much does
time?
he let them hang themselves? You feel me? Like knowing that they, you know, double crossing them type shit. Does the journal mention Eli? Because Eli basically confirmed that he's kind of been talking to Commodore. Like that wasn't his first time being there.
Really?
Yeah, because he said, "Did you tell Jimmy?"
But you think it's in the journal? That something like that would be in the journal?
Ain't
I mean,
no
what's even in that journal? First of all,
that's what I'm saying. No telling.
Yeah.
But she probably documents everything she hears, bruh. Like,
but wait. So, okay, that would make sense. Yeah. Okay, I'm just an idiot. Let's continue.
I mean, I was kind of, that's where I'm at with it. Like,
no, because I'm just like, okay, that was her journal. Don't mind me, y'all. Don't mind me. I'm an idiot. Why would he have a journal? Does it look like he be? No, he don't.
Oh, damn! I didn't even think about that. What if it is his journal? That'll be even worse.
No, stop it.
Because if he's journaling,
don't join me in my stupidity, please. Please don't join me in my stupidity.
It's not. That's not a stupid thought, bro. Some people really journal everything day to day, personal.
But does that man journal his shit? That man,
if he does, he's fucked.
That man don't do nothing for himself.
That might be something he picked up in jail for 5 years. Like, started journaling, started doodling. Like,
see, I like how he sways me out of my stupidity.
You swayed me out of mine. Like, it's somebody's journal, like, and that shit is important.
Nah, it really is. It really is.
But I have no idea why Nucky let her go though. That was baffling.
Yeah.
Definitely. Or was she always a plant type shit? Like,
stop it.
You feel me? Like, is it too much? Is it
Nah,
too much?
you going ahead in seasons. Like, this nigga is like in season 4, season 3 when she come back. Like, come on, man. This man.
She come back with chalky and shit with the shotty. Like, you thought you was done with me, nigga?
And fuck your dog, whatever his name was. Like.
Yeah. Oh no, I done forgot the whole episode now. But I mean, I guess
we could get into characters. I guess certain characters, you know, because
I had a random character actually pop up in my head.
Go ahead, let's hear it. Who was that?
Fucking Buddy's mistress right now, yo. Like what?
The pass around. The jump
no, not Annabelle. Not
Okay.
Not the pass around. The president's.
Oh,
mistress.
okay.
Because I feel like, remember we was talking about, like, we feel like Boardwalk doesn't really waste scenes. Like, these are all here for a reason, and they keep giving Shorty some screen time, bruh. So I'm just like, she is really delusional. I don't know if maybe just her delusions is all to kind of help push Margaret's story along, like, you know, because Margaret's kind of seeing that shit play out. But yeah, that was just a random character that just kind of popped in my head for no reason. Like, what are they about to do with Shorty? Because she about to be in Atlantic City for life, I think. At this point, Nucky gonna be taking care of another person for life, bruh.
I don't know what they're gonna do with her, but yeah, it's not gonna be good.
It's not. So let's talk about Margaret instead.
Exactly.
Because you already know Margaret be still in the show. This was a good episode. Again, Margaret and Nucky on screen. I love them, bro. Even when the scenes aren't necessarily, you know, positive, I think they both just always kind of kill it when they're together. So let's jump into Margaret, who found out that Nucky actually had a son. So this one, I can't lie, I was thrown off a bit because at first I'm like, oh, was she seeing her husband's?
That's what I thought too.
You feel me? And then it showed Mabel, and I'm just like, wait, Mabel's Nucky's wife. And then it showed Enoch Thompson Jr., which for some reason the Junior didn't play out in my head. So I was like, his father, grandfather, who are these people? Like, then I started thinking maybe this is not Mabel Nucky's wife. So I was feeling just as goofy as Margaret was in this scene. But that was an interesting moment because I kept saying, like, I feel like Nucky, you know, he tried his best to be as open and honest with her, but this is definitely a big thing that he held close to the chest because, like he said, now you know more about me than anybody, like, in the freaking planet, bruh. Like, so it was a great way to I guess, reel her back in, you know what I'm saying? Like, Nelson over there talking about what's going to make me stay. We should have been asking that about Margaret. What's going to make her stay? And we got that beautiful moment where he told the story.
Yeah, what a fucking story, bro. Because I can't lie, I was on the verge of tears. Can't lie, it was that emotional. To have a story where, okay, a father is becoming a father for the first time. You know, obviously he's excited, but also terrified. And you're afraid to hold the baby because you're just. I guess men are just that way for some men. They're that way where they're kind of terrified of, you know, maybe they're not good enough. Maybe, you know, maybe I'll drop him. You know, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So
he was tiny too. So
yeah, exactly. He didn't want to. You know, he was frail. He wasn't. You know,
could have been premature.
Yep.
Like they don't even think of. Well, I don't know if they think about it, but I don't know. Maybe they had a word for it or not. But yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
The point is he was tiny. Fragile.
Yeah. So for him not to hold him when he came out and all that, and then for him to say that his wife ends up taking care of the baby like that. That's rough. That's a rough one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that would pluck at anybody's string. I mean, it plucked at mine. Almost had me to tears. Can't lie. So I gotta say, man. I gotta say it again. Steve Buscemi. Steve Buscemi. Steve Buscemi. Yeah, he killing it, man. He killing it in his role as Nucky Thompson. I dig his character. That whole monologue about his wife and all that. I thought that was just top tier TV right there. And to me, it was the best moment of this episode, in my opinion.
Yeah, it was a solid moment.
Yep.
Another just vulnerable moment between the two of them, like, and like she keeps saying, like there's that sliver of kindness there, and these are the things that he needs to, bring out, like, to keep his humanity. If not, keep messing with Lucy's shit like that might be fun, but after a while you just feel empty, like there's nothing inside, like, so you end up becoming worse of a person. So it's kind of crazy to hear that story, because one thing that really jumped out to me, bro, was like the fact that he said that he knows the baby was dead for days. Like, it makes me feel like who even knows like how long it's actually been, because he said like 6 days, but then he said he was at work for like a week or some shit. So for all we know, the baby died on like day 1, and she was just holding this baby for a whole freaking week, bruh. Like, she already broke from reality, bruh, if that's the case. Like, so that, I mean,
even for a few days you doing that, you're definitely disconnected. You're definitely disconnected from reality. Just overall, just a sad story, because not only did he lose his son, he also lost his wife, in the same process. So and like you could tell, it definitely hurt him when he was like, it was my blade, it was my blade that killed her. Like, so I'm pretty sure he feels some type of responsibility for that, which is not fair. He shouldn't, but. What can you do with? What can you do with that?
He said
man?
he just got treasurer too, right? Yeah, just made.
I think so.
At their time.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So, just not even being there to properly take care of your family. Like, he probably feel just like a failed father and husband at the end of the day. Like, yeah, that was quite a moment, but definitely the moment where they started reeling each other back in, basically.
Yeah.
So, knew that was coming. And then we got into the boys in NYC.
Okay.
Definitely jumped into that situation, which was great, actually. Like, because I can't lie, I didn't know RA or AR, whatever they call them, was a real gangster back when we first started the episode. Like I said, I know of Lucky Luciano, I know of Al Capone, and that's like kind of it, right? Like, so. At least when it comes to the people they've been introducing in this show. So when I found out RA was a real dude, I kind of really started thinking, like, how do they actually solve this problem? Because if RA's real and Nucky Thompson is real or based off a real person, there's no way they're killing each other in season 1. Like, these are some 2 real top dogs. Like, so I like this, and it makes sense because it does indeed increase Nucky's potential reach, depending on how this relationship blossoms or maybe not. But yeah, I like the way they decided to handle this. Nucky helps out with the indictment. RA gives the locations, gives $1 million in cash, and then that could the war and the beef is completely settled, so that could leave potential for deals in the future. So we're in a good spot.
Yeah, and they also use this opportunity to showcase Al Capone's growth a little bit here. Which is nice because we did get the little side story episode of him, kind of transitioning from boy to man somewhat, and this just continues that.
Hard cap.
Yeah, exactly. So I love the scene of them kind of patching things up, and I like that RA basically was like out loud, it stops right here. Like, what I'm saying? I'm officially declaring, if this was back in the day, he would have to scroll, like, what I'm saying?
Oh.
But, I exactly. Like, what I'm saying? But I love what they did with that, because it just, like you said, if these are real gangsters, real people from past history, then they're gonna be here for at least a little while, and some of them are gonna have some key roles here. So that's the one thing that I like about this season finale. They didn't have to dead any like main characters or anything like that for it to be a finale, and I think that's somewhat true for the most part. Like you said, there's 12 episodes. We done had plenty of time for them to flesh out characters and all that. So I feel like they're really just trying to tell a story here and not really hit you with the woos and wows and all that, you know, try to hype you up for finales. And
the last 3 were like the woos and wows.
Yeah, for sure.
This is a solid format. This is, like I said, the close up, the wrap up, the new trajectory.
Yep.
Start speculating. What are we gonna bring to y'all next year, or however long they used to wait to release these damn seasons? But then we also had, obviously, the whole Jimmy stuff with his wife, which is just, it continues to go south. And it sucks to see because, like Jimmy said, and I'm not trying to justify the way men treated women back then, but like Jimmy said, things could be so much
worse. So much worse.
And I'm not saying that just because things could be different that she needs to stay with him, but I do feel like, and I know she's scared of him, so like there's always that, like, you gotta think about how she feels and blah blah blah, but like she just needs to be direct and just let him know this ain't it, bro, like, because that man is trying. He's at least trying, bro, and she's giving nothing back. The whole cutting hair shit was pretty wild. Like, I did not expect that. And it's funny because I was goofing on him, like, oh, look, he grabbed the hair at the end of the speech just to kind of push the last little narrative of his dream and shit. Like,
see, this man
like,
form will
be
whispering shit into the fabrics.
Like, so it's, I don't know. I don't know what to do with them too, man.
Yeah,
and then the kid is definitely getting affected. And I'm not saying that she's putting anything in the kid's head, but he definitely is getting affected by some of the way that they live in. Like, he, he's not really responding when Jimmy be, saying shit. He got to say shit twice to him just to get a response. And it's just like, I don't know, man. I don't know what they're
gonna do. We live in a day and age where, women say, why don't you open up more and be more in tune with your emotional feelings? This is the reason why. Man opened up, pour his fucking heart out to his wife. I was in the trenches. And every time I close my eyes, I've thought of you and your long hair. Like, that was the thing that kept me together, the thing that kept me sane, the thing that kept me wanting to live. And you gonna fucking cut your fucking hair. I'm sorry, bro. That shit was the most. I wanted to break shit in my fucking like setup. I wanted to break my shit. Like, bro, that shit to me is
hella short too.
Bruh, that man poured his heart out for you. And told you, like, let's try, let's put let's put some effort into this. You feel me? Let's put some effort into this. Yeah, we both did things. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's willing to let all that go. And like he said, if this was any other man in this time, you probably wouldn't be here. Let's keep it real. We seen what happened with Margaret and her husband, and that's not even close to what happened here. Imagine if Margaret's fucking husband found out that she was dead, her and her child. So for me, I'm just like, man, this was a beautiful moment. You know what I'm saying? I was loving him. Like, okay, Jimmy is a solid man. He's willing to, to eat this, swallow this, and push forward. And then she does the cutting of the hair, and I'm just like,
they don't love you like that.
I don't know what to say because it's just like, there's characters that they make you want to like dislike. Was that her? Is this her? Is this the character? Is this the character that y'all don't want us to like in this show? Because y'all doing a great job at it. All right. So that's all I got to say, man. I don't want to go too further because I might just snap my shit. Like, I feel sorry for him.
Women haters club.
It's not the woman. It's not. It has nothing to do with that. It's just I feel betrayed because, like, you know what I'm saying. He like I said, he opened his heart, and now this is where we at. Like,
that's good. That's art. It invokes emotion. Right? It pulls you in. It made you feel like Jimmy at that moment.
It really did. I really felt
crushed you.
I've been crushed before. I know what it felt like, Jimmy.
I feel you because you noticed the haircut before I did. You was like, she cut her hair, and I was just sitting there like, but
the thing is, for me, when I said that, I was like, okay, she looked nice. I'm not thinking anything of it. But then,
and then you connected it.
I connected the conversation, like,
yeah. They don't love you like I love you. Man, they on the that shit.
Wanna jump off this building. All right.
Speaking of Jimmy, we shall continue on.
Yeah, we
Jimmy
might as well.
And the Pappy, bruh. Jimmy and the Pappy. Jimmy and the Pappy.
Everybody just get on my nerves.
Man, this is what I was worried about, man. I said there's too many people that Nucky close to that could just turn on him, man.
Yeah.
And it's happening right before our eyes, man.
That's what I thought was gonna happen with Lucy.
But there's still potential for that too.
There is, but the curveball, the pregnancy, I was just like, whoa.
Yeah, that was
whoa.
I do feel like low key she was still too kind of airheaded, like to really have any meaningful or useful information, but like I said, you could say anything and get Ned Nelson into his mode.
With the Jimmy scenario?
Yeah, I'm not digging that. Like I said, the hatred that this Commodore dude is spewing, man.
I would see why though.
I put that man until I see both sides though.
That's like,
'cause I don't.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
You feel me? Like, because he made it sound way too, like, oh, I had to go to jail because I was the bigger fish.
Yep.
Like, and Nucky basically took over while I was gone, and then when I came back, he didn't give me anything. But I'm just like, you got this big ass house, and I know I'm not saying Nucky gave him that house. I don't think that's confirmed or anything.
Yeah.
But like, was it really that you're doing this good just because you're smart? Like, because even all those interactions with Nucky, bro, like he even said, like, oh, it had to be me. You know what I'm saying? He told Nucky it had to be him. So I'm just like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. There's two sides.
There is two sides, but let's just take his side for once, all right? Let's play devil advocate here. Would you feel some type of way if that happened to you? If you got locked up for your mans on a gun charge, and you were that dude, like, you know what I'm saying, you were the boss. He ends up becoming a boss, and then when you get out, he don't hit you with nothing. You gonna feel some type of way, and not only that, you will take action almost immediately. So yeah, I feel where he's coming from. But now he about to get this young man into some shit that he possibly don't even want to get into. Well, who knows? Right. I think Jimmy's able to take care of himself, and obviously he's well equipped to handle both. I don't know about both sides, but at least the business side of things. When it comes to dealing and the streets.
Willing and dealing.
Yeah, willing and dealing. Yeah, he's definitely well connected like that, but he doesn't have the connection like Nucky does when it comes to politics. Mm-hmm. So, that's why I feel like you're bringing this young man into this, and he's not built for both sides.
I agree. Well,
Why say it?
I guess that's kind of where the whole Princeton college boy bullshit could come into play.
Stop it.
He has it in him. He just doesn't, he doesn't use it because he went through his whole, am I a murderer or am I a good boy, blah, blah, blah. Like, so he probably can easily code switch and play that side. Like, but I do agree right now what he's shown us in this season, he doesn't have that. Like, he can't be in the same rooms. I mean, we seen him, act out just now. Like, no matter how saucy you get, you in a room that's too important right now. You can't be acting like that.
And that's not even like, that's a room with your boys who happen to just be bigwigs. You feel me? So it's like, imagine with actual bigwigs in a public setting. I don't know. I will have to see that.
Education might shine. Yeah, it might come out.
I will have to see that. But his mind space. Everything that he's dealing with home and all that, I feel like all that's gonna creep up and seep through his skin. So I don't think it's gonna work. So I think
I do agree with that. He's not ready.
Yeah, I just think it makes sense. Listen, you obviously you evolve, you come up, you grow, and you take that position when you feel like you. But sometimes you're just not there yet. You really gotta just let things marinate. And like you said, he made a good deal with Nuck. You should keep that good deal until something else arises. When the opportunity comes, then you push forward. But who knows what the plan is going to be? Because not only do we have these two knuckleheads, we also have the ultimate knucklehead, Eli, who's coming into the fold. which is like, I think that's the curveball, right? Because I feel like Nuck he could potentially see Commodore and Jimmy both coming at him, right? He could foresee this, right? But the one thing he can't foresee is Eli. Because what did Eli say? Oh, you wave your wand and you think everybody just forgets about shit. Yeah. And I think that line, that line was very telling, because what he basically is saying is, just because you gave me back my position, you think shit is sweet? It ain't.
He didn't even give him the position yet. He didn't even give it back yet when he said that. Like,
oh yeah, no, that's true. Exactly. So yeah, exactly. So it's just like, it just hits harder. It hits harder. Yeah.
And then that makes it worse because now he's even closer to Nucky again. Like, he's his sheriff.
Yep.
So
whatever
damage they could do from inside is right there. Like,
it's gonna be beautiful.
Yeah, it is gonna be.
I can't wait, man. This show so far is
I want
shifting
that
up.
journal. I want to see what's in that damn journal. What did he find? Because he opened something and saw something immediately too. That's.
I just hope they bring it back. You know, like I said, like I said when I think it was last episode, I was just like, I hope the quality doesn't dip. I hope there's not a lot of exchange between hands when it comes to directors and stuff. You know, I don't want something like this to fall in the back burner because, they switch seasons. It's a whole nother season, probably new director, who knows. But, I just hope that isn't the case. I hope the diary does come back and does have some type of significance in what's going to play out. So
I think it will, or else nobody would have requested this shit to us. But yeah, I think everything else was pretty, not minor, but it was sprinkled throughout there. Like I said, there was definitely some politics here. The Republicans won.
Yep.
We got the mayor that we wanted. We got the president that we wanted.
Yep.
So I'm expecting some new roads to come in. Like we said, Eli got reappointed. So yeah, I think everything else. I will say one thing. I definitely love the ending though, like having the dude kind of singing, and then they were like, "Thank you, Nucky Thompson," while they're going over the fucking boardwalk, because he created that. Like this town is running because of Nucky and the boys. So I thought that was pretty cool. But I think, I did want to at least mention as well Lucky and Jimmy, even though they said the beef was all settled. At least the big dogs said that. I do think that's a little bit of hostility that could potentially come back into the mix and might actually help Nucky, especially if he finds out about the fact that Jimmy's trying to double cross him. He could just feed Jimmy to the wolves at that point. Like,
okay, damn, you're
so,
right.
Yeah, there's stuff to play around here with. So I'm definitely glad we wrapped up this season and looking forward to the next one. Any final thoughts? Want to drop a scope?
Final thoughts is, I like the ending. I like the way we kind of finish of actually seeing the city somewhat behind the boardwalk, because we really never get to see that shot. They kind of usually stay low to the boardwalk tight. But we really got to see the boardwalk like all the way through, all the way around, and the back drop. So I thought that was just nice because, like you said, Nucky kind of built the boardwalk somewhat, and then the Commodore was saying, I built, all these buildings, hotels, and all this, and that's what you see in the background. You feel me? So I like how they ended it, because that's just kind of gearing up for what's gonna come for the future, which is potentially Jimmy, Nucky, and obviously the old head. So I can't wait for that. But if I had to give this episode a score, I think I would give it. I had a really great time with this, man. I can't lie. I had a great time with this episode. I like what they did with just setting us up for the next season, and the Margaret and Nucky conversation was really, really great and solid. So I'm gonna give this one a solid 9, man. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I think the performance that Nucky gave while telling that story was just. It was up there, man. It was up there. I've been trying to. Didn't really think Steve had it in him when I first started. When they told me that Steve Buscemi was the main guy for the show, I was like, can he really pull this off?
Yeah. What again here?
I think he really shined this episode, and just goes to show you that Don't judge a book by its cover, because I've only known him for Adam Sandler stuff, so I've never really seen him do his own thing. And you know, when we saw him in Sopranos, I was like, this is great. Now we see him doing his whole thing here, and I commend him, man. He's a great actor, and I can't wait to see what he's gonna bring to us in the next few seasons.
Mm-hmm. I think I agree with the Buscemi comment. I think what it is that every time you hear people, mention, you should watch Boardwalk, they only hit you with like Steve Buscemi's in it and gangsters like that's it. So it's kind of like, okay, is Steve Buscemi a gangster? Like what are we about to get delivered from this man? And yes, he is a gangster in his own in his own realm and field here. But like he's a politician, like, so it's just like, okay, this works, like, and like you said, he's been killing it. Like I keep saying, him and Margaret every time on the screen, it's always some lit shit, man, some lit stuff. But I agree, I'm gonna give it the 9 too. I think as a 12 episode season, these types of finales I think work very well. For 10 episodes, not so much, but like I said, we got all the, like, we were fucking, I think we gave a couple of these last few like a 10 here and there. We got all that excitement now, and we still got excitement here too. We got the brothers, officially wiped off the map and stuff like that. Like, we got the plot thickening between freaking, Jimmy, Eli, and Commodore coming together. Like, so definitely a solid finale to get us ready for season 2. So I'm gonna give it a 9 as well. Great scores across the board from your two hosts. 9s coming from the both of us. If you still rocking with us, we appreciate y'all so much. Y'all keep up moving that grooving, baby. Y'all know what to do with the video. Drop your likes, comment down below, let us know what you thought about this episode.
And then most importantly, if you enjoy what you see here, consider subscribing to the channel. We also have full-length watch-alongs, but you got to bring your own copy, of course. The Patreon link will be in the descriptions down below. FRR is out, y'all.
Peace.